Growing stuff in the fall into the winter and harvesting in the spring, I had no clue that you can do this until I found out that you can, and certain vegetables thrive in the wintertime. So this is my first year where I'm actually going to give it a try. It's a trial and error for me, so I'm really excited to see how it goes. So stick along on the journey. This is what I plan on growing. I'm also going to be planting some garlic that I had already grown about 2 months ago. I'm going to be transplanting it into the garden bed because I'm going to keep everything that I'm growing during the winter time in there, covering it with hay to retain the heat. So let's get into it. These are perfect starters for the fall. These plants love to have colder temperatures, especially spinach and kale. I am starting carrots. Carrots are frost resistant, so they're going to be great for over the winter. They should be planted 6 to 8 weeks before your first frost in your area. So today we're going to be germinating these, and then we're going to go ahead and plant them. I'm going to be using the bottom of an egg carton to start germinating the seeds. So I did make this mistake when I was germinating my seeds. One, I used the wrong soil. This whole season I've been using in-ground soil, so it's a little bit mulchy, it's more chunky, not the soil that's more potting soil. That's what I should have used. I did make that mistake with germinating my seeds. Since I used that soil, the seeds didn't really have room to germinate because it got so chunky and hard. I don't even think it's worth putting in my garden bed. So most likely now what I'm going to do is just take seeds and put them right into the soil. If you're going to go ahead and do this, I would highly recommend germinating. It does make sure that the plants are ready to be planted. But since I'm in such limited time, I do want to get them planted before my first frost. So now I'm gonna prepare my garden bed. I have tons of broccoli that just wasn't doing that great in the summertime due to the fact of it being way too hot. So I'm just gonna pull all of those out and all of the weeds that I have in here. Now I'm just gonna go in and start raking it, loosening the soil, getting it ready for the kale, spinach, and carrots. And you can see my cinnamon sticks right here that I put in. Still doing good. Oh, here's another cinnamon stick. It's ideal to plant carrots in a raised bed, but also with loose soil. Two rows. Carrots right here. I'm just gonna put a ton different. Sprinkle them in there. Okay, see how that does. So then right here is where I want to put the garlic. Oh, it's like coming up together. Oh my gosh, you can see the roots. Wow. So you see it's not even the garlic anymore, just the actual roots growing. Beautiful. Oh, you see, but this one has the garlic growing already. Wow, that's amazing. Because when I planted them, they were little bulbs. Hey, what are you doing? Go right there. Beautiful. Carrots here, carrots here. Oh, my beautiful onions. Look how nice they are. They're coming out so nicely. I'm like pleasantly surprised. First year ever growing onions, so that's really cool. This is the hay that I got because I really wanted some organic hay, and hay that was in a box, just because if it's in plastic, it's so much harder to keep up with it and making sure that it doesn't go bad. So I wanted a box one. It's like 40 bucks off of Amazon, so you can find some that's way cheaper, especially if you go to a local farm. But decided to get off of Amazon, and this is gonna help with retaining heat and different fluctuations of temperatures for my carrots and garlic, making sure that they're growing well during the winter time. Okay, so I'm just gonna take some, and I'm just gonna be putting like a top layer on, not my kale and spinach, because those I'm hoping will grow before winter, but the garlic and the carrots are gonna need this, because those are the ones I'm growing over the winter time. I'm hoping the onions will grow before winter. If not, I'm probably gonna have to harvest them, because those are not gonna be able to grow during the winter. I'm trying to still keep the green part up, not covering that. Putting hay around it. See, this is what's nice about it. Just shut it and keep it in the garage for when I need it. Instead of those plastic ones that you can like never shut, right? This one is $3 more for worth the box. Okay, this one has 3, this one has 2, this one has 2, and that's from 4 onions, the bottoms of them. I hope this video has given you some inspiration on the things that you can grow in the fall into winter and harvest in the spring. Leave a like if you didn't even know that you were able to do that, just like me. Leave a comment if you plan on growing something this fall and what you plan on growing, so that it can give me some inspiration and your fellow community members of things that they can grow. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.